Follow along as we unbox and assemble your new Centauri II by Vvolt. Let's begin by removing the packaging. Next, we'll remove the front fender in addition to the front wheel and set them off to the side. Locate your party box in the front triangle, and within it you'll find a quick start guide, some pedals, and a multi-tool. Use your 4mm hex wrench to remove the stem faceplate. Next, we'll mock up the handlebars. We will reinstall the stem faceplate, ensuring that we do so in a star pattern. And you can make sure that the bolts are just snug for now. We'll adjust them later. Next, we'll use the same 4mm wrench to remove the front bolt out of the fork crown, and we'll mock up our fender. Reinstall the bolt and make sure that it's snug for now. You can place the bike frame atop the triangle box to more easily access the through axle. You'll use the 8mm hex bolt attachment to remove your through axle and then install your front wheel. Next, we'll remove the plastic pad protector. Caution, do not touch the brake pads or rotors to avoid contamination. Move the bike frame out of the way and gently place it down on a soft pad to avoid damaging the fork. Then, you can place the front wheel within the front triangle box to install. You can now lift up your bike and gently slide it over the front wheel, ensuring the disc rotor slots between the two brake pads and the hub aligns with the fork. You will install your through axle and tighten until snug. It's a good idea to check this after your first couple of rides to make sure it's nice and tight. Finally, we'll use our 4mm hex wrench to secure the fender to the fork at the fork crown and the fender blade. Next, we'll use our 6mm hex wrench to install our pedals. You'll note that the right pedal tightens counterclockwise. Ensure that your pedal threads are lightly greased and the pedals are installed tightly. The left-hand pedal has these 3 lines on the axle and will tighten clockwise. Ensure it's nice and snug. It's time to remove that front triangle box out of the way, set your kickstand down, and we'll adjust your handlebars. Make sure your bars are centered and adjusted at a comfortable angle. Flip your display out of the way and continue tightening the stem faceplate bolts. Ensure they are tightened evenly and within a star pattern. Flip your display back up. And check this out, we call it the speed position. Use the 3mm hex wrench to make sure that the display is nice and snug, but not overly tight. Use your 5mm hex wrench to adjust your saddle position. We like to set our saddles right at about hip level. Be careful when torquing down that seat post clamp. You don't need to go too tight, and avoid touching that seat post as it has some grease on it. Familiarize yourself with your battery. Note the battery has a secondary safety latch. You need to move the latch into the up position and then insert the key, twist, and holding the battery, it should pop right on out of the frame. To reinstall, you simply snap the battery into place and slide the safety latch down. You can charge your e-bike on the bike itself or on the battery. Just ensure to line up the Julet label and arrow with the small dot on the charge port. The charger LED is red while charging and green when finished. Do not attempt to turn on the bike while it is in charge. Power on your bike after charge by long pressing the middle function key on the left-hand remote. You can use the positive arrow to access higher levels of pedal assist, there are 5 to choose from, and the minus key below to select lower levels of pedal assist. Don't forget to turn on your lights by pressing that light button, and it's time to hit the road.